Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. I'm super excited about our question and answer tonight. I know all of you have some really awesome questions that I would love to answer. So please, if you are on the Zoom, write them in the chat. If you are not on the Zoom, welcome to this recording. Okay. I have a few questions that people have asked me previously. Just sent me in my Facebook, some questions that they've been wondering about. So I have those, and then anybody else just feel free to write them in there at any time. So welcome everybody. I know I say congratulations to everyone who has signed up during this BOGO wrap deal, because this is the best deal for distributors, for new distributors. So this is definitely the best time to start your business and really get it started on the right foot so that you can, start making amazing money and, change your life, because that's what we're all here for. That's what we're doing. So I'm really excited about it. So I want to welcome you. For everyone that's new, I will be doing a newbie training on Sunday, so be sure to tune into that. I will get that link up tonight after this, so make sure you're there, because I'm going to be talking all about all the tips and tricks that I have for newly starting distributors, and really trying to get you started right so you can get your $500 cash bonus, which you can earn within your first 2 calendar months. So that's going to be awesome. I'm really excited for all of you. Okay, what time Sunday? So I think it's going to be Sunday evening-ish. So I haven't set up an exact time. It'll probably be a couple of hours long, just throughout the whole day. So what we're going to do is I will number everything, so you can go back and look and read everything, and do it kind of at your own pace, which will be good for newbies, so it's not so overwhelming right all at once. Okay. All righty. Well, I am going to start with some questions I've got previously. If nobody has questions, if you do, feel free to just write them in the chat. I will have it constantly up for any questions. And even if you know a question, you know the answer to the question, but you feel like your team may benefit from the answer to this question, feel free to write that in there as well. Okay, so some of the first questions that I got from someone who is not on the call today, but sent me some questions in Facebook. And this may be, so it's kind of going to jump back and forth, because I know some of you are just barely starting and some of you have been with us for a long time. So if it's completely over your head, just don't stress about it. So when you have a PDT, which is a potential team member, confirm and give you a date, and then on that day will not answer you, how do you get them to start talking to you again? So this is a really good question, because this is talking about somebody who really has been interested in wanting to join our team and then didn't answer you. Well, the reason for that typically is because they are nervous about something. So they're nervous about, maybe they haven't come up with the money, maybe they're really skeptical and having a hard time with that. There could be so many things that are happening. So making sure that you answer all of their questions, double check and make sure that they have everything that they need, all the information that they need, is going to be super beneficial for them. You're also going to want to make sure that you're creating that relationship with them so that they know they can come to you without just being like having it all be completely about business all the time. You want to have that sort of relationship with them to, have a friendship, because when they do join your team, you want to be their friend. Like, I want my new teammates to feel like I am right on their level, right, their friend. So making sure that you do that. So when you talk to them on that day, they say they're going to sign up on the 5th, you talk to them on the 5th and you say, hey, I'm so excited. You're going to sign up on my team today. What time works best for you? And they never write you back. The way that you prevent that is by talking to them continually. So if you started today, somebody says they're going to start on the 5th, you're going to be talking to them quite a bit before they actually sign up. Talk to them about things they can do to prepare to join the team. Talk to them about, what's going on in their life, why they need this. Get to know them a little bit better. Create that friendship so that when that day comes, they're ready to join your team. So that's the biggest thing, I think. And then if you just do that and they just don't answer you, write something that's very honest and from the heart, because they need to know that you are there to help them. You're not just copy and pasting a message that you're sending out to everyone. You are talking to them. So saying something like, hey, hey, Sarah, I know you've been really stressed about the money. I know you were so excited to start the team because you're looking to earn that extra money to help your husband. And so I'm just curious kind of what's going on or whatever, but just make it super personal, that you are talking to them. So I think that's really, really important. Okay, so I hope I answered that one. The other big question that I got is, when you have customer declines, how do you prevent that from happening? It is so incredibly important to keep in contact with your customers because they are the lifeblood of your business. You want people to be satisfied with their products. You want them to love the products as much as you do. And, you also want to recreate that relationship with your customers. So what I do, when I send a new customer, I put in my calendar 2 weeks from that day to check in with them and make sure that they have received their product. And then before each shipment, each month, I check in with them, see how the product is going for them, see if they'd like to change it up or if they'd like to continue that product, what questions they have, if they're using it correctly, all of these things. So just keeping in constant contact with that person. And I make sure that I say, hey, it's the 1st. Your order is set to run on the 5th. Just reminding you. So send that reminder so they know that it's coming. And that prevents most declines. It's really nice for them to know that they can change the day that their product runs to maybe payday or a day that's going to be best for them. So making sure that you just keep in constant contact with your customers is going to be the best way to do it. Okay, guys, the floor is open. I'm going to look for other questions, but feel free to just write them in the chat. That can be anything from you're just starting or you've been doing this for a long time. But please feel free to, take advantage of this time. I'm here at your disposal. So whatever questions you have. Anybody? Anything that you feel like your team would benefit from hearing? Okay, I had a lady contact me on Instagram today about the skincare line. She seemed really excited about it and signing up as a loyal customer, but hasn't signed up yet. Just wondering if I should follow up. So definitely follow up, yes. When I have somebody that's super interested, I make sure to keep that constant contact with them until they sign up. So when I give them the price and I say, hey, I'm ready to walk you through my website right now, or I can grab your information. If now is not a good time for them, I say, okay, does 5 o'clock work? Are you ready? When works best for you today? Then I can make sure that I'm step by step, go to my website. Okay, this is the page you're going to be on. Okay, you're going to do this. So I step by step tell them how to do it, or I grab their information from them so that I can sign them up. So just keeping in that constant contact. Now that she has been really interested and just hasn't quite signed up yet, I would check in with her and just say, hey, so I know you were super excited about the skincare line, about the cleanser, about whatever she wants to sign up with. Just say, hey, I know you were super excited about it. I am actually putting in orders right now, so I would love to help you get your order in. Are you ready? Offer them the discount, the loyal customer discount I have one spot left available right now for my discount. I would love to give that to you. Really give them a reason to sign up right now versus waiting. So I hope that answered your question. Okay, anybody else? How do you stay motivated? That's a good one. So I think making sure that you remember the reason why you started doing this. I started doing this because we need a little bit extra to be able to pay our bills and make it, and so that I didn't have to go back to work. I put reminders of that on my board right where I'm working, because sometimes I need that. Sometimes it's like, oh, I don't want to do this today. I just want to play with the kids. I just want to do whatever. And I need that reminder. So I constantly make sure that I have that reminder. I also have a dream board right next to me of the things that I want to accomplish. I have things on there like retire my husband, which I've been able to check off the list. I have things on there like, buy me a new car, like do things like that are big goals and dreams that I never thought that I could accomplish, but they're standing right there. They're right there on my board, so that when I look at that, I'm like, this is why I'm working so hard. So even when I have a rough day, when I just want to sit in bed and not talk to anybody, I'm going to, because I know the lives that I'm changing, and I know the things that I'm accomplishing with my business. And I think the other thing that really helps you stay motivated is your team. Whether you have a team underneath you yet or not, we are all a giant team family, and we're on this journey and mission together. And if I am asking you to not stop working, to continue working, to make your dreams come true, I better not be stopping working. Like, I'm not going to stop working, because I'm here for you. I'm going to, help you grow as well. So really remembering that having your team in mind as well. And like I said, that's if you have a team right now currently, or if you're just working to get that team. So those are a couple ways I stay motivated. Oh, the other thing I was going to say is, I say this on every call, but I'm sure there's going to be newbies on this one. If you have not watched or read The Secret, do it. Number one on your homework list. Like, you've got to do this. As soon as I did that, my business made a 180. I really started putting into perspective what I was doing and why I was doing it. So if you have not read that or watched it, it's on Netflix, do it. Super, super important. Doing that personal development and thinking about, really developing yourself and filling up your own cup before you can pour into other people's. Take some time for you. Take some time to, think about the things that you want, how you're going to get there, and, really work on you. It's my favorite book in the entire world. It's called You Are a Badass, and it's by Jen Sincero. This is the best book ever, which is another one that's awesome if you haven't read it. It's really good about stopping, or, taking time to stop doubting yourself. Stop pretending like you can't accomplish things, because you can, and you have that inside of you. So really putting that to work, I guess. So really personal development, thinking about why you started this, and thinking about your team and the things that they are going to accomplish that you are a part of. That you can have that moment when somebody looks at you and says, it's because of you that my life has changed. If you had not come into my life would not be changed, because that has happened so many times for me. It gives me chills, and I love that feeling. I love that feeling. So keep working for your team, keep working for yourself. All right, guys, what other questions do we have? I hope that answered that one. Okay, well, while I'm waiting for questions, I'm going to talk about something that I've really been thinking about a lot lately with everyone's teams, and that is that you guys need to take ownership for your own businesses. It's kind of like in the face kind of thing, but take ownership for your own business. Never wait for somebody else to grow your business for you. Your upline does not need to be growing your business for you. We are here to help you and push you and teach you and do everything that we possibly can to make sure that you succeed. But don't expect that your business is going to be built by someone else. You have to take ownership for that. It's going to give you your own, kind of motivation almost, because you did this by yourself. You accomplished this. You made these goals. You made this change in your life. You were just given an opportunity, and any help that you receive is just awesome. So really taking ownership, and when you promote, own it. Make that promotion yourself. And then when you need to maintain that promotion, maintain it yourself. Never expect for somebody else to do that for you. I think that's so, so important. Wow, we're kind of low on the questions. My goodness. All right, well, I got 10 minutes left. I'm at your disposal. Any other questions you want answered? Okay, here's one. Best way to cold message followers on Instagram. I have a few ladies who are constantly liking every post. Should I message them, and what should I say? Okay, so I am anti-cold messaging, but I am very for warm messaging. I will explain. Cold messaging is just going through Instagram, finding random people and messaging them. You don't know what their story is. You don't know what they're doing. You're just messaging random people, and it's messages that they really do not want. They're going to unfollow you. They're going to block you. They don't want that. So we do not want to do that. What we do want to do, that's a really great way to build your business, is called warm messaging. That's something that we do when we know someone. We're going to kind of create that relationship. We're going to make sure that we comment and like their posts and kind of create that relationship. I have so many girls on Instagram that are like my Instagram besties because we comment back and forth. We write each other all the time and just are really involved in our life. So when I message them and say, hey, I have a spot for my discount, are you ready to do it? They're going to be a lot more likely to talk to me about it, be more honest and open, and actually write me back. So making sure that you're interacting and really taking that time is awesome. This is a message that I have been sending out to people that I know that I've been warm messaging, or that I've been interacting with, and it's on our team page as well. But I just said, hey, this is totally random, but I need some pictures for my portfolio this month. I have a few spots left for a 40% off discount. I would like you to try a product of ours. Would you be interested? When I have this relationship with people, then they're like, okay, yeah, I know you're really into this. I've been watching your Facebook or your Instagram page. So they're going to be a lot more likely to, really communicate back and forth. I have so many messages going that are just like, well, I hadn't really thought about it, but now that you said that, I might want to try this and whatever, back and forth. So I think that's a really great way. So really, warm messaging is a great way. I built my entire business to diamond by messaging on Facebook. I worked entirely through Facebook, and I would send messages back and forth all day long, talking to people from everywhere. So I think that's a really great way to build your business that way. Thank you for everyone who is participating in the question and answer. I love you. All right, any other big questions? Anything to do with tomorrow, all orders will have gone through. If you have not set up your auto ship for this month or made sure that you're commission qualified, please make sure you're doing that, because tomorrow will be too late. All right. Tomorrow, for everyone who is not brand new, we're going to be putting our charts together Making sure you have all of your numbers and everything on charts. I am a little bit curious to see how many of you need some charting help, because I would love to do a video tomorrow about charting. Yay! I'm so excited. I will message you after this. Okay, I will. All right, any tips or tricks for blitzing? Okay, so blitzing, for everyone who is new, is when you get your, I don't even have one right here because they're all in my wallet, but when you get your Blitz card, which is your coupon card, you get a bunch of them in your starter kit. That's blitzing, is when you go and hand that out to people and try to get their information. So you're just basically handing them a coupon, getting their information, and this is how you work your business in person. Tips for that, we're actually talking a lot about blitzing because I will be 100% honest. I am not great in person, or haven't been in the past, and so it was a really big step for me to really start blitzing. But it's 100% something you have to do to grow your business. So if you have not done it, do it. Take your Blitz cards, put a little Post-it note on the back, and then when you go to hand that Blitz card to someone, say, hey, this is a coupon for my business. Have you heard of that crazy wrap thing? And then when they say, no, I haven't, or whatever the conversation is, have them write their name and phone number on that Post-it note and give it back to you so that you have their information, so that you have that as a lead. It's a great way to grow your business and, really start getting people's information. One other tip I have, if you don't have Blitz cards, only have your lanyard, whatever is happening, when you go out to find somebody to blitz, say, hey, I would love to give you a coupon for my business. I just ran out. Can I text it to you? That way you can send them the Blitz card, you can send them your information, and you also have their phone number so you can follow up. It's a great way to do it if you don't want or need to buy more Blitz cards or don't have them yet from your starter kit. So that's a good way. And just work it into normal conversation. Work it in. Every time I check out at the store, I put my purse up there. It's an It Works purse, and I always get people asking me about it. Oh, you do that wrap thing? Oh yeah, I actually have been doing it for 2.5 years, and I just recently retired my husband, and I work it into conversation. I went to a boutique the other day, was looking at some bracelets, and I made the comment, this would be a great motivator for my team, like a great price for them. They're like, your team? Oh, what do you do? That starts the conversation. That starts it right off, and I am talking to them for a while. I sat there and talked to her about my team, what I'm doing, how long I've been doing it, and I'm setting up a booth there. That never would have happened if I hadn't started that conversation. So as hard as it is, and believe me, I know how hard it is, just do it. Get over yourself, fake it till you make it happen. Okay, comfort zone. Can you talk about how to step out of your comfort zone? I stepped out of mine, and I know everyone's different. Okay, I'm super proud of you, Darlene. So proud. She just made a Facebook Live video today. The scariest thing in the world. I get that. I get nervous and scared before every Zoom meeting, before every meetup, before everything that I do, because I'm just not a people person. I'm tons better than I was before, but I still get so nervous. But the only thing that I do differently is that I get over it and I do it anyway, even though it scares the crap out of me. And I do that because I know that's something that I need to do to build my business. Everybody has something. Everybody has their comfort zone, where they're comfortable, where they want to stay. Get out of it. Do something to get out of your comfort zone. I say, at first you need to take a step. I was terrible in person, terrible, and I took a step and did a party at my house when I first started. I invited people over. I got up in front of them. It was terrifying. I was scared out of my mind. I almost peed my pants, and I did it anyway. And then I felt so much better. then the next time I went and took out lead boxes. I would go out, I would take out those lead boxes, I would drop them off to places, scared me out of my mind, but I did it anyway. And I built another step. So just constantly doing something to get out of your comfort zone and never letting yourself stay in that comfort zone. Just don't do it, because your business is going to stay where it's at. So really, really just do that. Challenge yourself and challenge your team to do the same thing. I hope that answered your question. Yeah, everyone is different. There's a lot of people. The lovely lady I signed up today is super awesome in person. She's totally great at talking to people, whereas I am not. So, everybody has their challenges. Everybody has their things. So just stepping out of your personal comfort zone, your personal bubble, and taking it somewhere else is super important. Okay, it's been a half hour, so if you have any last minute questions, feel free to write them below. And then I just want to tell you all, our this deal for BOGO wraps for new distributors does not end until midnight. So don't stop messaging until that minute, because this is a deal that does not come around very often. And I know there are so many people who are like waiting for money, skeptical, whatever the thing is, and eventually will sign up. If you don't tell them how incredible this deal is right now, they're not going to know. And then when they sign up in a few days, they're going to be like, why didn't you tell me how crazy this deal was? Because you didn't. So make sure you're telling everybody how insane this is. If you have potentials that are signing up on Friday, get them to sign up now. If they have to borrow some money for a couple of days, if they have to, whatever they have to do, because this is a really huge deal. I'm not just saying that. This is a way that you can make double what you're putting in, which for so many people is just like they can try the wraps themselves and make their money back, or they can make double what they need and be able to pay a bill that they couldn't have. It's a really big deal, you guys. So make sure you continue messaging, continue talking to people, address their fears because they're valid. They're not always just making excuses, and sometimes their excuses are because they're super just nervous. And if you put yourself back to when you first started, you were so nervous, I promise you. So really address their fears, make them know that we are going to be here for them. We are here. We're ready to help you. I'm ready to walk with my new distributors all the way to Diamond. I'm ready to make sure that you get there because I want you there. I want you to experience what I've experienced. I want you to see this kind of like dream life that you never thought you would have, that I knew I wasn't going to have, that I have. My husband does not have to work. I don't have to work. My kids get to see their mom and dad every single day of their life. We get to go on crazy, amazing trips all the time. I pay all of my bills. I am debt-free. I am totally fine. Like this is like, what? People actually do that? Yeah, I know. I'm not trying to do it to be bragging. I'm trying to do it because, you guys, this is possible with this opportunity. So do not give up. The only way that you're going to fail with this business is if you decide, I don't want to do this anymore, and I quit. It's the only way. And I don't care if it takes you 5 years to get where I am. In your job you're working now, I guarantee you're not going to be making $10,000 a month in 5 years. You know what I mean? So take this opportunity, run with it, realize we're all on this beautiful, amazing team. We have the best team in the world. We really do. We're so supportive. We're so helpful for each other. And, we're here to help you run. This is not just sign up and figure it out. This is sign up and be on our team, and we're going to be friends for life. So I want you to just take it in, breathe it in, keep going, keep pushing, even when there are days when you just don't want to do this. Do it anyway. Do it for your reason. Do it for why you're here. Do it for yourself, for your confidence. Do it for your family. Don't stop. Don't stop. There have been so many ridiculous times when I've almost quit. If I would have quit, my husband would still be working a crazy 12 to 16 hour a day job. I would be miserable. I would be, home all the time by myself. My marriage and relationship would probably be failing right now. Just don't quit. It's so worth it. All right. Well, if you guys don't have any other questions, I just want to end on that. Keep pushing. Please know that me and the team are here for you. We have a team page for a reason. If you ever have a question, please message your upline, the person that enrolled you, or write on the team page anytime. We're here to help you. And good luck and happy promotions, and everyone get your charts ready and together tomorrow, because everything is going to have run, and then you will know exactly where you need to be. All right, guys. Love you all, and I will talk to you soon. Peace.